How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Alpha Build 005. So, it's finally here. Started this update back in mid-January, I believe. So yeah, that's like 2 months and a half. It's a really long time for an update. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I started off with a simple thing I wanted to do, and then I added more and more and more, and created a bunch of bugs and stuff. The update was supposed to come out last week, but it was just too buggy because I added way too much stuff. And I fixed all the bugs this week, so it's ready, and here it is, guys. So I'm gonna go through the features, and I'll tell you guys what I'll do next update. Okay, so first thing I added is almost everything in the menus now can be clicked. So I'll show you the other menus in a second. Also, I added an official log out or log off command, so you can actually log off properly now, instead of, because basically what you were doing was you made it seem to the server like your game was crashing to log off, and it wasn't like an official thing. So this is like an official request, and the server sees, okay, he actually logged off. Alright, so everything in the menus can be controlled by touch now. There's back buttons, I added those too. Control everything with touch. You can select text, you can even press continue, log in, it all works. Another thing I added was a kick command, so I can kick players from the server. So this is John, so if I do kick John, actually I'll do help for, just so I can see where the kick command is. Okay, so help, whoops, slash kick, then the player name, so John, and then the duration, so that's times 15 minutes. So if you do the duration as 2, it's going to be 30 minutes, so it's 2 times 15. I did that because I want the minimum duration to be 15 minutes, and there's no point in doing anything that's not in a 15-minute interval. It just makes no sense. Like, there's no point in banning for someone for, I don't know, 17.5 minutes. Like, there's no point. So 2, so just say half an hour. Yeah, we'll just do 1. And the reason, you can put a reason, I don't know, being annoying. There you go. And the player gets a menu like this. It opens up and says, you've been kicked from the server, and it tells you even when you're unbanned. So it says from 15 minutes from now, so you can see 7:55, and 15 minutes is going to be 8:10. So that works well. New thing I added also is these pop-up menus. I didn't have the support for that, but now I do. I could have infinite pop-up menus if I want to. I probably won't have more than one on the screen at a time, but if I need to, I can have as many as I want. And that's good, and you can press escape to close them. They work just like menus, except they're miniature, and they have transparent backgrounds. Another thing that's new, let's go in here, let's create a new player. So let's just call him player creator, because that's what I'm going to be showing off with him. Last name, last name, password, so creator, why not? Continue. Alright, and then here's the player creation menu. So the default guy is probably not what you would want for your character. So you can change stuff. You can click this to change. I only have 2 hairstyles right now. I'm going to add some more. If you want to change the color, you either click here or you press X while you're on that selection. Press X, and then you can drag these, select the color with RGB, or you could even just select them using the arrow keys and then moving. The reason I added arrow keys is for people using Android, and I might add support for gamepads soon to the game, so like Xbox controllers, and I might even add Ouya support soon. But yeah, that's later on. So you select the color, and it shows up on the player and everything, so you have a nice preview. You can even see the eyebrows here change color. So we'll do it again just so you can notice. So pink, and the eyebrows change color. For the eye style, I have multiple types. So a more angry look. This is, I guess, shy. This is just kind of normal, sort of. And then, yeah, that's shy-ish too. This is more, I don't know. Whatever you guys think. And then this is the eye color. So the eye color is for the pupil on the person, which only takes 1 pixel big. You can't really tell, but it's right there. So let's just do like a color that has nothing to do with what the color is right now, because it's red. I mean, it was blue, so let's make it red. And you can see here the pupil changed color. And here also, it's kind of the same color as the hair a little bit. Alright, and then you can change the skin color. So if I want to make a skin color that's a bit more like an actual human skin color, we do something a little bit darker. The real way that RGB works, if you guys are wondering, is the higher your values are, the lighter the color is going to be, and the lower it is, the darker the color is going to be. So we get like a nice brown. You can see it applies to the character, or you could do like a more lighter skin color, and it's lighter and it applies. And you can change the shirt color. There's no different types of shirts or anything. I'm not really planning on adding any, because you're going to be able to get shirts in the game and stuff. This is just the default one that you're going to wear when you don't have any armor or anything. So yeah, everything all changes color. Let's just do random stuff, just for demonstration. If you click on this region with your touchscreen or with a mouse, it'll pause the animation. It won't pause the animation, but it'll pause on the direction you're facing. So if you want to see specifically on one direction, you just pause it. Alright, and the first time you come into the game, you're not allowed to click back. It doesn't let you. Like, yeah, that was actually a bug I just noticed. But you're not actually able to go back when you click back. You can only continue. And if you quit, it's going to prompt you with it again. So I made sure that nothing wrong is going to happen. And there you go. You have your player just walking around. It's not perfect, the drawings. I think the animations are pretty good. I just need to work on detail a little bit on the shirts and stuff. But this is more like a tech demo. I need to work on the details, I think. The hair is alright, but the shirt looks pretty plain. Alright, what else is new? I added all the backend for inventory and items, so soon I'll be able to have a player's inventory where they can store their goods and their weapons and their loot and whatever that they find. Also the item backend, so I can easily add items to the game, like all these hairstyles and shirts and stuff. These are default ones, but they're still considered as items in the game. They're wearable items. Oh yes, also I added new characters to the chat, so you can actually copy in some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you the new characters. I also use a new font that will, in the future, at least not right now, but in the future it'll allow me to add much more languages, much more characters for different languages in the game, so that'll be really nice. We'll be able to have more languages, people can talk and chat in their language, so it'll be cool. I believe it's here, yeah. Wait a second to load. Yeah, what else did I add? I did a ton of bug fixes. So many people were getting that error. I think it was especially on Android. The entity out of bounds error. That should be fixed now. Alright, so this is loaded. These are all the characters I added. I think even this one too. So you copy them into the game and they'll actually show up. So if you use an older version that wouldn't work, you can just press Ctrl V to copy it in. I don't think, yeah, right click doesn't work. So you have all these characters, you just copy paste them in and you can use them. I'll be using them for different things, like maybe when I have mail in the game eventually, I'll use the mail thing, or directional, like triangles, or different things. There's even arrows and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Send it to the server. It does that gibberish thing just because they're not spaced out enough. If you have a word in the game that's too long, it replaces it with gibberish, because I don't want people just spamming and holding down buttons and stuff. So even the last part was gibberish, but it works. Yeah, so I did tons of bug fixes. Alright, and that brings me to the last thing that I added this update. You may have noticed me walking around here and something weird's happening. See this sign here? It's moving around. So I added simple AI. I added the backend for it. So this is pretty basic. It just picks a random direction every 5 seconds and then it walks to it. Of course, I won't have signs actually moving in the update. If you watch my devlogs, you'll know that I already added the AI. But yeah, it moves around. Check the chat. It has proper hits and everything, like hitbox. Also, the name tags are better too. There's like a black transparent thing on the back of it, like a box, so you can see it better, because it was kind of hard to see, especially with the blue here on the water. So yeah, that's what I added this update. So what I plan to add next update is not really adding something, but changing something in the game. So right now, each tile is 6 pixels by 6 pixels big, and that's not really conventional RPGs. I want to try something different than the basic stuff, but what turns out with that is just it's a lot laggier. Like, especially with animation like this with the water, there's so many tiles it has to render. It's just so much more laggy. So if I do, what I'm planning to do is 18 by 18. So that's raising it on a 2D. Like if you think of it like in a 1D, it's 3 times longer, 3 times higher, but in the end, it makes it 9 times bigger, the blocks. So that means it'll have 9 times more, 9 times less tiles on the map at once, which will make it a lot faster. I don't know if it'll be 9 times faster or something, but it will definitely make it faster. Also, everything will feel a little bit more zoomed in. The player might stay the same. Actually, the player might even shrink a little bit, depending on how I decide to scale everything and like how many tiles will show up on the screen. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I have to redo a lot of the tiles, like all these grass ones and everything. So I'm only planning on taking at most a week for that update. It's really simple to do. A couple other things I wanted to add also, just like little bugs I noticed and whatever, while doing this video actually. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like these videos and you want me to do more updates and stuff, please subscribe. Of course, I don't need your subscriptions to do more videos, because I kind of enjoy them and I can like working on this game. But if you want to keep up to date and you want to know the minute a video comes out, just subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you're excited for this update, leave in the comments what you're excited for. If we found a bug or something, or if you have an idea for a future update. I'm going to be doing much smaller updates these days, like starting from now on. So if you have a simple idea for something I can add that'll just take a couple of days, or even less, go ahead and suggest it. Alright, so see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, there's actually 2 little things I forgot to show you. So the ban message when you try to log in with a banned account, that still works. And yeah, I forgot about this. Let's register a new account real quick. Actually, let's just log into the player creator account. Player creator. Yeah, it's creator, I believe. Alright, I added a command, so if you want to change your appearance afterwards, just to test it out more so you don't have to create a Smurf account, you do /change appearance. There you go, you can change it. It shows the default guy again. That's something I might actually have to change. I'll probably add that next update. But yeah, you can change your appearance again. And yep, so that works. Anyways, sorry about that. See you guys later.